for?
3 years back, I wanted a job and I was without work, and quite miraculously, I had managed to get this exactly the kind of job I was looking for. But I've not been able to come for the last 3 years, so now I finally managed to come and to give my hair in for the boon I received.
The origins of the Tirumala temple is shrouded in mystery. Yet more than 25,000 pilgrims visit the shrine every day. This temple receives approximately 1 crore of rupees worth of daily offerings, making it the richest Hindu temple in the world. Pilgrims travel through Tirupati town to reach the Tirumala temple on the hill, where Lord Venkateshwara resides. Located in the state of Andhra Pradesh, the temple is administered by the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, or TTD. TTD Trust, constituted in 1933, is governed by a board of trustees nominated by the government of Andhra Pradesh. TTD employs 13,000 people to run the management of the Tirumala temple. Do you know that your hair will be sold in auction?
Yes, I know that the TTD collects the hair and sells off, and it goes into the funds. And it's not a bad thing because as far as the mythology goes, all the funds collected for Lord Venkateshwara goes to repay the loan to where? I don't know, that's what they say.
It was the beginning of Kali Yuga, the dark age of mankind, when Srinivasa, the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, descended on earth as an ordinary mortal. He fell in love with Princess Padmavati and wanted to marry her. To match her royal status, Srinivasa's mother wished for a grand wedding for her son, but they were too poor to afford such luxury. So, Srinivasa was forced to take a loan from Kuber, the god of wealth. A bond of debt was signed by Srinivasa, agreeing to pay an interest on the loan he received. No amount of zeros added to all the numbers in the world can equal the enormity of the debt Srinivasa owes Kuber. Srinivasa's marriage to Padmavati was arranged. The wedding was performed in a lavish style, reflecting the materialistic age of Kali Yuga. As Kalyug unfolded, the forces of strife became unbearable to the living mortals on earth. Srinivasa, witnessing the chaos of Kalyug, manifested himself as Lord Venkateshwara to protect all life on earth. Venkateshwara resides in Tirumala hills as the Lord of Kalyug.
कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामपूर्वा सन्ध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमान्तिकम्
सप्तमी 14 हस्ता नक्षत्रमो 1:43 सुकर्मनाम योगमो भवकरणमो बोध्यं 4:26 काले वर्षतु पत्यन्यक पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी శ్రీవారియాదాసు తిరుమల దేవస్థానం జమచిట్ట 14/1/2001 సంవత్సరం ఆదివారం ఉదయం కొబ్బరి గనక 27,20,000 రూపాయలు, మధ్యాహ్నం కొబ్బరి గనక 16,27,000 రూపాయలు, చిల్లర కొబ్బరి గనక 1,67,758 రూపాయలు, మొత్తం 45,14,758 రూపాయలు శ్రీవారి దేవస్థానంలో జమ చేయడమైనది.
Lord Venkateshwara's income from his unending chain of worshippers helps him to repay his loan. In return, he fulfills the wishes of his devotees. Hundis are collection boxes where devotees can put their offerings to Lord Venkateshwara in the form of jewelry, cash, coins, or even coconuts. Every day, along with the morning prayers, the cash collection from the hundis is read out to Lord Venkateshwara over the loudspeakers.
There is a belief that for his marriage, the Lord borrowed money from Kubera, the god of wealth, and he is supposed to be still paying only the interest on what he has borrowed. Perhaps the Lord would like to know how much came to him the previous day, so that he could also know how much of his debt to Kubera is reduced. And this only if looking from an accountant's point of view, this may not be the religious way of looking at it. See, the total receipts of Devasthanam during the year 99-2000 was about rupees 419 crores, and we expect it to be 422 crores during 2000-2001. The total value of the human hair disposed of during 99-2000 was about rupees 13 crores. We held 3 auctions last year, and we expect that we should be able to earn somewhere between 16 and 18 crores. 208,000 kgs of human hair were sold by the Devasthanam in auction.
Excuse me. What's your name?
Rajeshwari.
Why are you going inside Rajeshwari?
నేను దేవుడికి 3 కత్తెరలు పెట్టి ఇవ్వడానికి మా మొక్కుబడి ఉంది బాబుకి. బాబు వేదగిరిలో పాఠశాలలో ఎగ్జామ్ రాసి పాస్ అయితే దేవుడికి ఎంటుకలు ఇస్తానని మొక్కున్నాను. అది దానికని వెళ్తున్నాను.
అది విక్రాంతి తెలియదు.
అది అమ్మితే దాని గురించి మాకేమీ తెలియదు. దేవుడు కుబేరుడికి అప్పున్నాడు కదా, ఆయనకు సహాయం చేయడం కోసంగా ఏదో మన మొక్కుబడి ఇట్లా మన మొక్కుబడి తీరినట్టుంటుంది, వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి మన ప్రార్థన తీరినట్టుంటుంది, ఆయనకు ఈ మొక్కుబడి చేరుతుంది కదా, దానికోసం నా యొక్క ఆత్మతృప్తి కోసంగా నేను ఇస్తున్నాను.
The 3-storied building, Kalyanakatta, is a free tonsure center that is open 24 hours. Here, more than 15,000 people shave their heads every day. TTD has employed 1,200 barbers on a monthly salary who keep the Kalyanakatta running round the clock. Each barber takes 4 minutes to tonsure a head.
అయిపోయిందన్నా.
It is considered auspicious for a child to have its first tonsure here. Some offer 3 strands of hair as a symbolic gesture, while others shave their heads completely. Tonsuring is a traditional way of sacrificing oneself. Devotees whose vows have been fulfilled offer their hair to Lord Venkateshwara. They relate to him, as Lord Venkateshwara symbolizes the contemporary world of Kali Yuga. TTD has a number of human hair go-downs. They receive wet hair collected from the tonsure center. Every week, this go-down gets 3,500 kilograms of short hair. This is separated and dried before it is packed for auction. The biggest buyer of Tirupati hair is Kishore Gupta. He owns a human hair processing factory in Eluru, which is 400 kilometers from Tirupati.
We are mostly into human hair. One of our major businesses are human hair, and this financial year, I think we will be doing almost a turnover of around 40 crores. From Tirupati, I think our annual purchases would be something like close to 6 to 7 crores. The human hair business in India is quite old. I must say at least more than 40 to 50 years old. And father got into this business over 30 odd years before. And traditionally it was a very small business. Later on, as the awareness for hair fashion in the international market increased, our business also grew along with it. We changed along with times, and it's quite a big business now. We are exporting to over 31 countries. The largest buyer is China, since a lot of big factories are moved to China and a lot of Americans deal with Chinese directly these days. So the Chinese buy a lot of hair from India. Well, it is actually not that the Chinese require Indian hair, it is that Indian hair is required in the world market, and all the big companies today are in China. And there is a lot of demand for Indian hair as well, because Indian hair is much softer and has got a beautiful luster compared to Chinese. So there is a lot of demand for Indian human hair.
Gupta Enterprises export more than 500 tons of human hair every month. They have been awarded the Human Hair Exporters Award for 13 consecutive years. Processing of human hair is labor intensive. Gupta Enterprises employs 600 workers who are trained in cleaning, sorting and grading human hair. There is no machine or chemical that can remove dead lice sticking to hair, except for human hands. Only select buyers can afford to pay an exorbitant price for hair without lice. Comb waste, the dead hair caught in the comb, is collected from house to house by rag pickers. This gives employment to thousands of people in India. Here, the comb waste is untangled, sorted into different sizes, and the final product fetches between 1,000 to 2,000 rupees a kilogram.
The hair stocks have been hypothecated. That's what you would have seen outside our warehouse. It is like for our own business, we borrow from the bank, and the stocks, what we buy with that money, they are technically hypothecated to the bank. It's like how Lord Kubera is for Venkateshwara. So our state bank or our global trust are our Kuberas. We grow as long as Tirupati is growing.
People from all walks of life travel miles for the darshan or audience of Lord Venkateshwara. The pilgrims are prepared to wait for more than 12 hours just for a brief glimpse of the deity. Those who can afford it buy the darshan tickets for the special queue. These special tickets are tagged onto the wrist, giving details of the date and time of darshan. This reduces the waiting period to just 3 hours. Karuma Laddoos, the special sweets made by the temple, are the most sought after temple blessings. All pilgrims get one laddu free as prasadam. Over and above this, 70,000 laddus are made every day for the devotees to purchase. Last year, TTD earned 19 crores of rupees from the sale of laddus. Anyone visiting the Tirumala temple has access to the complimentary facilities of transport, accommodation and food. TTD has employed 400 cooks that work round the clock to provide free meals for the pilgrims. The temple runs many charitable foundations. TTD has a number of hospitals, orphanages, leprosy homes and schools for the disabled. In Chennai, the film capital of South India, Benjamin Cherian awaits his big American buyer of human hair. Cherian exports 100 tons of human hair every year. His annual turnover is 8 crores of rupees.
I am Bill. She's making a film on me for the Doordarshan, which will be broadcast all over India. That's why I had to cut the meeting, come for 1 hour. I had a film on this made.
Benjamin Cherian is the managing director of Raj Impex.
We have customers who pay for particularly for Tirupati hair, and Tirupati hair is known to some of the buyers. They'll say, I would like to have the hair from Tirupati. I would like to show you my most expensive hair, which I always keep it in my strong room. I will just show it to you and open it for you. Okay? This is locked twice just to save it. And you are coming into my strong room, and I would like to show you the type of hair which I keep it here. The longest hair, which is the most expensive hair, and it costs a kilo more than 6,500 rupees. Hair today is called the black gold because it's the most expensive and most demanded all over the world. It can be marketed any time. The demand is so much, the supply is limited, so people are running heck to get this hair. I can show you some of my staff's head, like for instance, Giovanni. Now, this lady has got a hair which you can say it's the first quality because it's long and well maintained.
This is first quality hair.
Yes.
How much would you get for this hair?
As I told you, this is quite a long hair, about 6,000-7,000 rupees a kilo, but maybe this will cost about 200 grams, about 1,500 rupees.
And what is the second variety?
Yeah, no, I don't come, please, Srimati. This hair is short, it may be good, but this looks like a little curly hair. The second variety, 1,400 to 1,600 rupees a kilo. The third variety is the tonshed hair for men, it's called the tuku. The third variety goes for 20 rupees to 30 rupees a kilo. The tuku is used for making suit linings in Korea. It is interwoven with cotton and they make a thread, and this is used for suit lining, which gives a good fall for the suit and it keeps you warm. You see, from the small hair, Japanese and Korean companies were extracting amino acids or L-cysteine, which is a protein, which is used in the pharmaceutical industry, in the food product industry, and also in the medicinal industries.
In Pondicherry, there is a pharmaceutical company that owns a human hair processing plant. This factory contains huge godowns of human hair and big boilers spreading over acres of land. Human hair is immersed in these huge boilers and boiled in acid at 110 degrees centigrade. This process lasts for 10 hours, after which proteins are extracted. The extracted proteins in its raw form look like icing sugar crystals. The main protein extracted from human hair is L-cysteine, along with 21 amino acids. These amino acids are exported to the USA, Japan, Germany and Korea and are sold for 3,000 rupees per kilogram. L-cysteine promotes hair growth. It is the main component for hair deficiency tablets. 1 pinch of L-cysteine powder is equivalent to proteins contained in 250 grams of mutton. L-cysteine is used in essential medicines. Cough syrup has cysteines. In fact, cysteines is the main component of the Korean Viagra tablet.
Action!
For many years, the best wigs for the Bombay film industry were made from Tirupati hair by Vinay Pereira's father. Today, Vinay continues to make wigs for Bollywood and for cancer patients.
Okay, that's fine.
My children said the same to me, be courageous for our sakes, because I feel like I wish I could die sometimes. I did feel, after the chemotherapy, I was very sick. And they said, no, you have to be courageous, you'll get over this. Everyone said, you will get over this, you'll be all right. and you'll feel yourself again.
Warren, how much would this wig cost you?
I think it's priceless as long as it puts that smile across mommy's face. You know. I shouldn't be telling Vinay that.
No, definitely. You have to tell that also.
What tell her that you put your price tag will be very high, which we won't be able to afford, added to the hospital bills. I'm very grateful to people who have given me this hair and the chance to wear it.
Sir, keep calendar, sir. Lord Venkateshwara. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Millennium 2001.
When Lord Venkateshwara finally repays his debt, that day will be the end of Kali Yuga.